it's an experience that every beginning geologist will encounter, because most early jobs are core logging jobs. So by giving you an introduction how to do it, what the tools are that you use for it, you have one up on your colleagues from other universities who've never done it. So Dr. Bailey is the expert. He will explain it to you.
Do you want to talk about the maps? Okay. Well, it will be easiest to actually explain when we get up to the core itself, rather than trying to tell you what's going on over here. This is an introduction. This is the Kleiner rule, okay, that you will learn to hate if you're logging core each and every day. Okay, it's a meter long, okay, but obviously it's flexible, so you can fold it up. In the central portion there, it's got almost like, what do you call that thing, the protractor, where you can actually measure the angle. Okay, this is important for measuring things like the orientation of joints or fractures or shears that you will find in the core. Okay, and that is important for geotechnical logging, particularly for any sort of mining operation, whether it's underground or open pit. They need to know the stability of the stope or the stability of the slope. So they need to know what sort of discontinuities or fractures or breaks, joints there are, and what their condition is. Okay, so can't explain much more than that. Maybe we should move up to the core and then we can take a look at that.
One more thing. Wait a moment. Don't go there yet. Wait a moment. There's also a bubble on it. Okay. So when you're in the stope and you want to know, you see something dipping in this direction, you see something there. You don't know what the dip is. You've got this protractor or chronometer on it, you keep the thing level, and then you put that thing parallel to whatever you're seeing to give you a quick indication of what the angle is. That's what the bubble is for. Now be careful, you can't bend these things. They are made of wood or plastic. They very easily break. So don't maltreat them. Before we go there, you're going to hate me for what I'm going to tell you now. I want your air photos back, because we're going to swap you around. The people that were here yesterday will go there today and vice versa. Why do we do that? Because, as we said all along, we don't want a complete map from you. We want a good recording exercise and interpretation exercise. Different rocks there, from there, so you get different rocks to interpret, different rocks to see, and different features to record. So that will just widen your experience, but unfortunately we didn't bring, my laptop doesn't have the driver for our own printer, so we have to use the printer from the shop, and they're running out of ink. So I can't print more photos for you. So we need the photos that are unmarked to come back, so that we can hand them out to the other teams. And they will take you into the areas by car to save some time from walking. Alright, so now we go. We set out 6 trays for you. We have got 5 Kleiner rules. So there's 1 tray which has been cut, and that is because the people that were working here saw some sulfide mineralization in them, and you need to see how that works, how we record them. So interpretation of the rocks, what is the formation, what are the contacts like, what are the joints, what are the angles that you see, all that you need to take note of and put it in your field book.
Guys, sorry, one prof is saying that at the end of the day you won't produce any map. Because we just described it.
You can't, obviously.
You can't, because you don't have any section given to map.
Well, there are 2 sections, right? They've produced some mapping yesterday, and they produced some mapping today. So I'll do one then. Yeah. No escape.
Isn't it sort of possible to maybe produce 2, how can I say, like lack of better, like dumb maps or
partial maps?
Partial maps.
That's what I mean.
Can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I mean. Okay. of this course.